Alright. Hello. Sorry. Was having technical difficulties. Just woke up. Yeah, I was bad today, just woke up. But we have an important guest today. His name is Fenwick? Alcester. And we're gonna interview him today. So, without further ado, Fenwick Alcester. Hello.
Sup?
Hey, sup, Fenwick? How you doing?
All right. You?
I'm doing fine. I just woke up like crazy right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of wondering about that. I was like, hey, is he? Yeah, okay.
I took a nap and I'm like trying to okay, only like 1 hour. I had an alarm woke me up. I'm like, I got like a few minutes.
It's never just 1 hour.
Yeah.
Never just 1 hour.
I know.
That's a lie that everyone tells themselves.
I know. So how you feeling today? You ready?
Yeah, let's go. I'm good.
Alrighty. So, if you guys don't know who Fenwick is, well, I think everyone here knows who Fenwick is. I think. He's a moose demon, and he's a VTuber friend that I know. Right? You're a moose demon? Yep. Or just a moose?
I mean, I say demon moose, but you know, you've got the moose and you got the demon, so you know, that gets there. Those are the two important parts. Anything else is, you know, extra.
Alrighty. So, Fenwick, why did you become a VTuber?
So, I got dragged down the VTuber rabbit hole, like, I think, a bit over a year ago. And, like, as soon as I saw, like, that was a thing that, like, people were doing, I was looking at it, I was like, damn, that's really fucking cool. Just the entire concept of, you know, virtual avatars is just fucking amazing. So, and, like, immediately I was, like, thinking about, like, you know, that's maybe something I could see myself getting into. And then for reasons I won't go into depth on, I ended up finding myself just scrolling through Twitter, looking through looking for artists, look just random artists, see what's out there, what does this kind of thing cost, and I kind of just on the spot decided, you know what, I'm doing this. Here's I found my artist, Luca DeLucio. Go check her out. And went, yeah, okay, here we go. Someone who's open, who has available open commissions, and who does a style that I like. There we go, I'm doing it. So basically I impulse bought, became a VTuber. Yeah.
impulse bot.
yeah, it was an impulse buy. It was like, I'd been thinking about it, but like until like basically 10 minutes before I sent the message to the artist, I hadn't really decided on doing it.
That's crazy, man. Like,
yeah.
So it was an impulse buy, and you just bought it right then and there.
Basically.
And you're like, man. Did you think in your head like, man, am I making a mistake, or is this right?
So like generally I give myself, I do think through these sorts of things. I put a lot of thought into it, make sure I'm making the right decision. But sometimes I just decide that if I think about this too much, I'm just gonna double and triple guess myself, and I'll never be happy with it, and that sort of thing. So this is one of those cases where it's just like, I can't think about it, can't think about whether this is the right decision. I'm doing it. I'm there. It's happening. I'll deal with whatever later.
Okay.
And haven't regretted it at all. So.
Well, that's amazing you haven't regretted it, man. That's just really cool. Because if you regretted it, or it would have been sad, because else we wouldn't have met.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I mean, luckily, like when it comes down to it, part of it for me as well is that like this is a general character concept. The character concept of Fen in its vaguest, broadest sense is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. So I figured, worst comes to worst, if streaming doesn't work out, if I decide this isn't for me, whatever, at least I have art of a character that I know I wanted anyways.
Alrighty. Next question. Who is your favorite VTuber? VTuber or VTubers?
So that's a bit of a tough one, and I think in order to properly answer it, I got to divide it into like two categories. Got my favorites, and I have my Oshis.
Okay.
Favorites, it has to be Eris. I love hanging out in Eris' streams. I just do. Eris von Jabberwock, she's in the chat.
Yeah, I see her. And it's I'm not gonna lie, it is fun when I'm in Eris' streams too.
Yeah, no, it's a great time. So she's my favorite. Like, who are my Oshis? Well, then I have to admit, I kind of have to go corporate, and Oro Crony of Hololive EN. Holo Council. Crony she's great. Yeah, she's fun. Sarcastic, dry humor. That's where it's at.
Oh, I know who this is. I just have to Google it real fast.
Yeah. Shushiro Botan is another. She's on the Hololive JP side of things.
Yeah. Man. Like,
And if I was to choose a third, it'd be Anna Alouette of Niji Sanji EN.
Those are really good, to be honest. Like, really good choices.
Yeah, they're they're solid. They're solid. I think I think in terms of like why I like Crony is basically her style of humor is my style of humor.
Yeah,
Dry, sarcastic, you just say things and let people decide if it's a joke or not.
let it decide it's a joke or not. Yeah, I get it. Dry humor is like my favorite too, but I just can't do it. Like I don't have just that dry humor.
Yeah, you know what? That's totally valid. It's a specific style of delivery that not everyone's good at, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But
not everyone has to say absolutely everything in a completely deadpan tone of voice.
Alrighty, moving on. Like, what got you into content creating? Like, we talked about how you started being a VTuber, but what got you into, like, mostly streaming or anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's partially linked to my answer about VTubing. I've always wanted to do some form of content creation, like basically always, years and years and years and years.
Always.
And I couldn't find the motivation to start.
Couldn't find the motivation to start?
Yeah, I couldn't find the motivation to start, putting content out there. And I don't know why I wanted to, there's stuff that I wanted to do that I wanted to put out there, I guess. But I couldn't find the motivation to start. And honestly, getting the VTuber model was the motivation. It was like, okay, I've got the model now. Let's use it.
It was more like it's now or nothing, right?
Yeah, basically. Like, in a way, I've already committed to part of it for this bit, so now I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah, but that's great. Now or nothing. It was, you know what I mean? And how was your first stream, like, or first post or whatever? Were you scared?
Nah, scared, no.
Not scared, like nervous?
I was a bit, I think worried is the right. I was a bit worried that it'd suck. Like, I wasn't concerned about nobody showing up because it's your first stream. Like, if you're not doing a traditional debut, that sort of thing, nobody's gonna show up most of the time. So like, that wasn't really a concern for me because that's just how it is. But I was mostly worried that I'd end up doing a stream that I couldn't watch, that I end up watching later down the line and going, oh my god, that sucks.
That's me though. But were you actually okay with the first stream you had?
It's decent, like there's a bit of oof there, but it's not a full-on cringe fest of oh my god, I was terrible.
So it wasn't terrible. Okay, got it.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It wasn't great at all.
Understandable. That's true about most things,
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna
constantly improving. Like, it's not a surprise that it wasn't great.
I'm looking at my list of questions, and these two next questions just have nothing to do with content creating or VTubing. I just love these. What is your favorite food?
That's honestly, out of all the questions that you could ask, that is straight up just one of the hardest ones.
It is hard. That's why I like to ask. I like to ask
love
people.
Food.
Yeah.
I love food just in general.
All right. What about top 5 at least?
Okay. Well, one that's definitely in the top 5 is what I had tonight, and that was tonight, like basically just before jumping on the stream. I had tostadas.
Tostadas are good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. And like, honestly, if you look at my top 5, it's a combination of like it's like it just like alternates like Mexican food, Italian food, Mexican food, Italian food, like
Orale, man.
like basically that's the entire like that's like I don't know top 20. If you were to expand it to top 20, it'd just be Italian, Mexican, Italian, Mexican, Italian, Mexican, like basically all the way fucking down.
Alrighty, you said a Mexican food. What about Italian food then?
I mean, I love myself a good pizza. Not gonna lie, like any style of pizza doesn't matter. Could be, you know, it could be. Wow, I'm blanking now.
Pineapple?
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not gonna bash on you in any.
Sweet and salty.
I never had it. Like, that's people are like, oh my god, it's awful. I just never had it.
Yeah, I mean, anyone, honestly, like it's genuine. It's valid to not like it, but at this point, all of the controversy is like basically like manufactured. Like the only reason that there's controversy about it is because there's controversy about it.
Yeah. Like people just hate on it now. Like.
Yeah, like it's cool to hate on it, and so people do.
I remember when I was younger, I hated on it, but I never ate it or anything. It's just weird.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's fine to not like it, but like honestly, the entire like, oh, pineapple's the worst thing to ever go on pizza. No.
They're like, oh, you like pineapple on pizza? You should not be here no more.
Go, yeah, no, exactly.
Leave.
Like that's just one of those things. Like the only reason that people do it is because it's, you know, popular to do that.
Yeah, it's really popular. You got any more foods you like, or do you want to move into like something you hate? Because we're talking about hating pineapple pizza.
Dude, like I could be here all fucking day with foods I like. So let's.
Alrighty. Not foods you hate, but like, what meals do you hate now because you ate it too much as a kid or in the past? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you. Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, really?
Do not like them now. Like, it's like I'll eat them, fine, whatever. I don't really like them anymore. It's just because, like, for whatever reason, like I just had a lot of them as a child. Like, I just, no, I'm good, thanks.
You're good, thanks.
I'm good. I'm good, thanks. Like I can do without having more sweet potato.
Man. You know, I still haven't had a sweet potato.
Oh, like I mean, I know I just said that I don't really like them, but you should try them. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I should try them. I just never had a chance. Like I would pass by them in the store, and I'm like, how do you eat that? Like, do you cook it, boil it?
Honestly, you just kind of treat it like a potato.
Really?
Like, not gonna lie, like you can boil and have like mashed sweet potato, and you know, you can roast them and have roasted sweet potato. You know, you cube it up and toss it in a bit of oil, and you put it in the oven. It's great. I don't like it anymore, but it's great.
Wow, they're great though. So okay, I'll try them.
Yeah.
It'll be sad, like, if I eat them, I'm like, go, bleh!
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I'm trying new foods and stuff like that, this is generally why, like, honestly, if I know that, like, I'm going someplace where there's going to be something, like, new that I'm going to eat, like, that sort of thing, I honestly try to see if I can eat some of it, like, at home, alone, before the thing.
Yes.
So that I can find out if I really just don't like it.
Bro, that is a great idea. I need to do that now, because, like, when I go somewhere, like, when I was younger with friends and everything, like, they would have food I never ate before, and I'll eat it, and I'm like, I gotta, like, suffer while smiling, like, it's good.
Yeah,
like
no, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, and so I tried to avoid that by just, you know, if I suspect, you know, if I think there's something that's going to be coming up, like I'll try to, you know, I'll try it. I will, at home, alone, where if I take one bite of it and decide that this is fucking gross, I can just spit it out and just be done with it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just one and done at home. Alrighty.
Yeah, so that then, you know, when it comes time to, you know, you show up and you can just politely say like, you know, that's not really my thing. I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. Now, next questions, and these are, you know, going back to VTubing and everything. Do you have a lore like I try to find like I don't think I've ever heard of your lore at all, and you know, and most people here kind of want to hear it too.
I have like informal lore. I have bits and bobs here. I've got a bit of stuff set up. And I've been working on it a bit more, mostly because having your VTubing companion be Sylvia Ashfall basically forces you to do that.
Sylvia Ashfall, oh, wow.
Yeah, because yeah, she's a writer, and she likes doing her own lore and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, well, if she's going to be on my streams a lot and like she's working out, I guess I kind of got to figure out what my own lore is, at least a bit, and you know, write it down properly.
Yeah, which it's really good you have a lore, because not everyone has a lore, to be honest.
You don't need it.
I know you don't need it, but it's
one of those optional things. Like, hey, it's cool if you do, cool if you don't.
But the main reason is Sylvia Ashfall.
Sylvia Ashfall. That's the main reason that I have any lore like properly written down.
But
because I needed, before that, it was kind of like just kind of nebulous, like random ideas here and there. Like, yeah, that's why this and that's why that and blah 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 blah. I might do a lore video sometime in the future. Probably will. Because that'd be cool.
That would be cool, and I'm looking forward to it, Fen.
Maybe no promises. Nobody take this as a promise, but maybe that'll come with my Live 2D debut. Maybe.
Ooh. Have you actually picked the date for your Live 2D debut?
I have not, because my art mama hasn't finished slicing my model yet. And it's likely to be a bit of a process to get all of that working and up, but I'm hoping that the general plan is by the end of the year.
By the end of the year. Alrighty.
By the end of the year, I hope to do my Live 2D debut.
Alrighty. By the end of the year, I'm excited. It'll be funny if it's like on New Year's Day. Yeah, that's not likely, but it'll probably be a bit before then. Alrighty, but
if everything goes the way I hope it does, then.
So we're not gonna see Mr. Fenwick, summer, Hot Boy Summer.
No, you'll have to wait for that one.
I gotta wait for that one, man. Alrighty, next question. And this is actually a serious one that you know, I think most people would like to hear. What drew you to being a VTuber? You know, instead of, you know, just showing your face like how most people do it on Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah. So part one is that I'm lazy. I don't want to have to deal with traditional lighting and looking good on camera. I'm not worried about, you know, people thinking I look bad, but I don't want to have to deal with that extra level of, I gotta make sure my hair looks nice and gotta make sure the lighting's good and make sure there's nothing in my background and that sort of thing. Like,
so lazy.
Whatever. Yeah, lazy. And the other part of it is that VTuber tech is freaking cool. It's just so cool that I want to use it. I enjoy using it. I enjoy messing around with it. Like, ultimately there it comes down to the fact that I'm a nerd and this is cool tech.
It is cool tech, but before I keep continuing, we just got rated by Mr. Maycool.
Oh,
Sorry.
nice. Welcome,
Hi.
Raiders.
He's rating with, did it say 7 or 5? 7. How you guys doing? Today we're just interviewing Fenwick, Alcester? Alcester. Yes, that. I hope you guys enjoy. I try not to read chat too much because I'm just interested in whatever the viewer has to say, and it's amazing. So let's go back to the topic. So you're talking about how you're lazy.
Yeah, lazy, and I like the tech. So VTubing just makes sense because I'd rather spend 3 hours tweaking the tech and making sure that's all nice. I'd rather do that than make sure than have to worry about, you know, my own like physical appearance.
Yeah. That is true. Just like, and it's not just doing your hair. You gotta like make sure what you're wearing to like it's hot right now, but I have to wear like a shirt or something.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to make sure there's nothing in your background that could be wrong. You know, there's all sorts of things there. Mm-hmm. I just figure, you know, let's just be a hot anime guy and just ignore all that.
Hot anime guy. But it's just being lazy and tech. Is there anything else that you know, you chose VTuber more?
The ability to, I like the ability to kind of ignore reality in a way. Like, you can be whatever you want. Like, I can have huge ass antlers.
Yeah, you could have huge ass antlers, or you could be like a kitty cat, or
yeah, just the sky's the limit, and you can do fun things and incorporate all of that without, you know, you can have things thrown at your model. Kind of hard to do that if you're being a cam streamer.
Yeah. Well, you can have something thrown at you in real life.
You can have something thrown at you in real life. That's true.
Like if your mom comes in and
sure
throws
someone does that.
Someone throws the chancla and everything, the slipper, bam.
Oh yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah, I'm sure there's someone that's done something like that. Actually, that'd be really funny. I want to see a cam streamer that has things hooked up so that they've got like a Nerf gun.
That would be
off
fun.
Stream, and so when someone triggers it, it shoots a dart at you. That would be funny.
Man, that would sound like something. What's that one YouTuber? The Michael Reeves.
Yeah, that does sound up his alley, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. He just programs something that like every time they do a channel point, it's like bah! Shoots him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that happening.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
That'd be really funny.
People are amazing, the shit that they can do, like both in real life and in VTubers a little bit. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess that's again part of it is that I like doing programming stuff and that sort of stuff myself. And the fact that I can do things like that interact directly with my model and do stuff like that is amazing. That's fun. That's great. I like doing that.
You like doing...
I've got some ideas and stuff planned for when I finally do get live 2D, so that I can have fun things that I can program and set up and automate and do that sort of thing.
What fun things would you have if you could do it with your light 2D model?
Well, one feature that I really want is I want to be able to dynamically on the fly change what color the runes on my antler glow. Because there's some fun things that can happen with that.
They glow?
They will.
That's amazing!
They will glow.
RGB colors?
Absolutely.
Damn.
Any color of the rainbow.
Gamer demon moves.
Yeah, and I was thinking, you know, have fun stuff like, you know, even just fun sort of dumb stuff like have them flash so it's like police car lights, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue.
Red, blue, red, blue. That's amazing. Anything else like What else would you do? I'm like thinking.
I'm still working on some ideas, thinking about it a bit, because I'm sure there's some really fun stuff that can happen there. I just haven't found it yet.
Ooh, no, I was gonna say burn alive. It was like,
No,
ah!
I'm a demon. I don't burn.
No, but then you tell people like, I'm a demon, I can't be burned. I'm sorry, I'm being dramatic right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. So that sounds like one of your goals right there. Which goes to my next question. What are your goals for streaming, life, or just whatever, man?
I'll go with streaming goals. First one is the first major one is start doing, well, first one is get live 2D, but that's working on that. That's coming. Beyond that though, it's like I want to start doing cooking streams or cooking videos, some sort.
You could cook?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I can cook.
Dude, I just love people who can cook. I don't know what it is.
I'm one of the best cooks around, man.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your famous dish, Mr. Fenwick?
Well, the one that impresses everyone is how quickly and how well I can do risotto.
Risotto. Sounds really good.
Yeah, it's not as difficult as people think it is. Of course, that might just be me saying that because I'm good at it, but I don't think it's that hard.
It looks a little bit hard,
It takes a bunch of time. It definitely takes a bunch of time. But taking a bunch of time isn't the same thing as it being hard. Like, for the most part, it's just standing there, stirring, waiting, and
I think that's what most people hate. They just hate the waiting.
Yeah, no, that's valid. I don't like it either. It just so happens that the end product is good enough to make it worth it.
Wow. So cooking streams,
streams. I want to do a VTuber chess tournament.
Ooh, VTuber chess. You're really good at chess. I remember playing against you.
I'm better than the average person when it comes to people who actually play chess. Play chess. I'm kind of meh. I'm all right. I'm decent.
I don't know. I had fun when we were playing. I think we played what, like 2 or 3 times, or just 2. I don't remember.
I think it was like 2 or 3.
And you beat me all the times, but I had fun. Like, you were like someone that actually challenged me a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's one of the fun things about it, is that, like, I mean, sure, like, there are absolutely people out there that will, and I've met them and played against them, that will just easily beat me, like that, like nothing happened. But you learn from it.
Yeah, you do learn from it.
You learn from it. You sit there and you look at it, you go, wow, I didn't see that. Okay. Of course, when that happens to me, there's usually a bunch more curse words mixed in. But but still learning from it.
Yeah, for sure. So cooking streams, chess streams, any other kind of streams or no?
Those are I want to put out an original song.
You could sing?
I can sing.
Karaoke streams?
Karaoke is less what I'm good at.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it. Well, I'm terrible at singing, but karaoke.
Yeah, I'm decent at, but yeah, I want to, and like when I say original song, like, I mean, like, I'm gonna write it, compose it, do the instrumentals, mix it, do the vocals myself, like everything from scratch.
Mixing and mastering it. Alrighty.
Yep.
Is that why
All
you were
myself.
learning audio engineering a little bit?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice, man. That's really nice.
Yeah, and I've been working on things here and there. Did my own BGM loop, which is decent.
Well,
and
that's
just slowly building it up.
Audio engineering, like, it's not that hard, but like you just gotta play around with it a lot.
It's not that hard, but there's a lot to it.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. And even like it's controversial with audio engineering. It's like, do you get studio monitors or do you listen to your songs in headphones? And it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's advantages for both of them.
You're supposed to do it mostly on studio monitors.
You're supposed to, but headphones are cheaper and like they give you
right now everything I'm doing is on admittedly high quality headphones, but they're still headphones.
But it gives you that range, like you could turn it up and you could hear it in your ears.
Yeah.
But mostly it's just playing around with it and like just the audios, is listening to it everywhere, on your phone, in your car, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, right now my biggest barrier is when it comes down to recording singing. I'm still not at all satisfied with my skills in doing so.
Recording,
like when it comes to actually singing parts, getting that down, I'm still not happy with that.
What's a good technique that I've seen?
Like I know proper distance and I know all of that, but like ultimately when it comes down to it, that's not the type of singing that I know how to do best. And so it's a bit of a adaptation process where it's like, okay, this is how this style does it.
But
which is why I haven't posted any of the stuff that I've been working on.
Yeah. Recording is hard for me. Like, if someone gives me like a mix or they want me to master something, I could do that. But if you're talking about setting down recording, it's like because any little thing in the recording, you can mess it up so easily. Like, you hit record, then you're like,
Yeah, and I try to mitigate that by like recording 10 bazillion takes, but it's still not quite there.
I think the thing is, man, I can't really think right now. Like, what I used to do for like when I recorded myself for songs that will never be released, because my god, no. I would break them up and like seeing which parts I would sing. I'm like, all right, this audio track right here, that'll just be for verse 1. This one will just be for the chorus, and just, you know what I mean? Like, divide them up.
No, exactly. Yeah. I get you there. I do a bit of that too, but it's just for some reason, like, I just can't get it. I can't get something that I'm happy with when it comes to, unless it's multi-track recording, in which case I can kind of hide not the mistakes, but the things that I'm not happy with. I can kind of hide them by just doing more layers of my own voice. Like, if you stack yourself like 6 deep, then a lot of that stuff disappears.
Yeah. I think that's just the thing for all creators. Like, you do something, you're like, that's not real, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. Like, and the worst thing is that even if you know that's the case, you can't do anything about it. Like, you can't convince yourself that it's good by thinking, oh, well, everyone thinks their stuff isn't good. It doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
It doesn't help. You just have to sit there and continue going, I don't really like that.
And it's weird. It's at the recording stage. For me, like, it's mostly when I'm trying to mix it, because like I would like put plugins, or like I would hear something midway and I'm like, I don't like how that sounds. Try to fix it. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it all over again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah, one thing I've discovered is like I do kind of like, partially because it just you don't have to deal with a lot of that, is I'm trying out, like voice acting, like, just like basic, just speech, dialogue, that sort of stuff.
And you got an amazing voice for that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, and I just find that like when you're doing that, it at least for me, it feels better, because I know that ultimately that is just about what I sound like. You don't have to process it so much afterwards. It's less about that. It's just saying the things.
Yeah, I'm just reading, which I'm bad at reading. But yeah.
Yeah, and like my first real go into that sort of stuff was actually the lore video that I did for Palm.
You did a lore video for? I have not seen his lore video.
I recorded some clips, some voice clips for Palm's lore video.
I still haven't seen it, and I'm a little bit ashamed, because I'm gonna have Palm next time, and I'm gonna tell him, I'm sorry, I haven't heard it yet.
Just watch it afterwards.
All right,
watch it after this. It's like 2 minutes.
I'm like looking at my chat. I'm like, Palm's gonna come out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I was waiting for Palm to pop up in chat. Palm Pomeroy on Twitch and Twitter. Check him out too.
And on TikTok, check him out too. He's going really crazy on TikTok, and just those TikTok videos he make, they're so good.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, like I was about to say I've got a love-hate relationship with TikTok, but no, I've got a hate relationship with TikTok.
Really?
Do not like it.
You don't like TikTok?
No. Well, in general, I just don't like their business practices, for one.
The business practices?
And beyond that, it's not that I dislike it for content creation. This is, for the record, everything I'm about to say is personal opinion.
Okay.
Just nobody take offense from what I'm saying. I'm saying, for me personally, this is how I look at it. Okay, guys, chill. Nobody cancel me for this.
And I take that's a personal attack on me. I'm offended.
Okay.
I'm writing a tweet longer right now.
now it's about you.
Alrighty.
I don't see the point in putting out TikTok content, because as far as I'm concerned, TikTok is its own self-contained platform that doesn't seem to leak out much to the others. And like, but yeah, you can grow a following on TikTok, but that following is only on TikTok.
Yeah.
At least that's what it seems like. Like, the TikTok people, they stick to TikTok. They don't seem to be particularly loyal viewers. They don't follow your content too much. The average TikTok is like, they watch your thing, they move on. Like, personally, I don't care to do that. Whatever. I can do without that. And especially seeing as it doesn't seem to help. Like, it doesn't seem to help Twitter growth. It doesn't seem to help YouTube growth. It's just TikTok.
Yeah. But people love it, though.
Oh, yeah, no. Granted, people love it. And like I said, I have nothing against you if you do it. I personally will not be, because I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Don't think it does much for me.
But I understand it. That is kind of true. No one is loyal right there. And if you are loyal to that creator, you probably followed, them reposting it on YouTube as the YouTube Shorts. Then you're like, oh, I remember that guy. I like him. Subscribe, see more of his content.
Yeah, exactly. And like I'll happily do YouTube shorts. Like I think like the short content clips, totally valid. I don't have a problem with that. It's just that people on TikTok, for the vast majority, they stick to TikTok.
Yeah. It's kind of like Twitch a little bit. Twitch, I was watching a video talking about Twitch.
I think it's a bit similar, yeah.
Like, if you're on Twitch, like, it's just contained right there. You use other social medias like YouTube, Twitter, to bring your fans to your Twitch. I don't know, I was watching an entire video of it. I just can't remember it right now. But it's like something similar, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I mean, I'm mostly on YouTube for reasons that I won't go into while on Twitch.
While on Twitch. Yeah. But I do have a question. Like, I'll ask you right now while we're talking about, you know, I don't remember how this conversation started at all, but what got you into like just YouTube? Like, is it better than Twitch, or like how is it?
That is a big topic.
Okay.
That's a big topic that I could go on for a lot about. There's a few things that I will say though. That I will address. First of all, yes, monetization sucks on YouTube. It does. You know, it's for small people, you're not going to get monetized. You're just not. I don't care about that really, so that's not an issue. Like I don't care about getting monetized, so the fact that I have to hit 1,000 subscribers isn't a problem. But yeah, so monetization sucks. Twitch is still better there. Absolutely. Okay. The one thing I have noticed looking at my stuff is the myth that discoverability on YouTube. It's a myth that you're not getting discoverability on YouTube.
Is it a myth?
It's a myth based on the numbers that I see on my streams. When I look at the analytics afterwards, I'm actually getting a lot of hits. Wow. I'm actually getting a lot of hits. A lot of them don't stick around, but you know, that's every platform, right? You know. Yeah, that is every platform. Most of everyone comes in, sits there for 10 seconds and then leaves. So that doesn't change regardless of what platform you're on. But like I get a lot of hits on any given stream that I do. Like people are seeing it. And people are checking it out. And at this point I'm pretty confident that, because I'm still slowly growing my subscriber count, and at this point everyone I know has subscribed. Like everyone I know that knows me has likely subscribed. So any growth I get from now is randoms, and it's still happening. So yeah, I get it. Man, I didn't know that was a myth, the growth, but like I'm just like still wondering, like how is it, like is it like, because I just know Twitch. I'll pull up the analytics on my debut stream, because you know that's a good one to look at. I don't think about analytics. I'm like, is it easier to stream, like, you know what I mean? Because I know Twitch, like in and out, the channel points. It's still not entirely there. It's getting a lot better. It really is. It'll get there. In the next year, I would not be surprised. I'm not going to say it as I expect it to, because that's setting expectations for failure. But I would not be surprised if in the next year, YouTube overtook Twitch in terms of usability and that sort of stuff. I could believe it, to be honest, because YouTube is like their like Poppy or Mommy is basically Google, right? And you Google everything. Yeah, no, like, exactly. Well, Twitch's dad is like Amazon, which is like cool and all, but I don't know, man. Google is like number one. Yeah,
Like,
no, exactly.
yeah.
And the whole Google versus Amazon thing is another thing for me that I'm not going to directly go out and say, but
Okay.
but yeah, no, I pulled up my analytics for my debut, and 423 people were shown my video.
Oh,
Were shown my
wow.
stream. 423 people were given the option to click on my stream.
Oh.
Almost 10% of them did. Which is actually pretty good.
That is actually pretty good.
Almost 10% click through. It's pretty good.
That is.
So, like, anyone saying that people don't, YouTube doesn't show them to people, they do. It's not as good as it could be,
But it's there.
But it gets shown. It's there. It gets shown.
10%. That's crazy. Because most people would get like on Twitch, I think maybe less than that. If anything, if you're, in the bottom of whatever category or whatever, I think. I don't know. Just talking.
Yeah, if you're a bit lower down, then people won't even get to you necessarily.
If you have like one viewer, they're like, no, you might be bad. I want to go with someone who has 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was the same way too. When I was looking at Twitch, I'm like, there's so many ones that I'm like, I'm not gonna take a chance.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so, and like there's like, it's not as good as it could be, granted, absolutely. Like, I'm not gonna say that YouTube is perfect, or that it's particularly easy, or that it's great, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Alrighty. Well, that's dope. Let's get on to another question, because like we could be here all day. I could sit here all day and just like keep shouting random things I heard.
Yeah.
And you shouting like actual things like based on experience. I'm like,
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the VTuber community. Like, what do you love about the VTuber community from your own experience,
I love the culture of art that it is. I mean, that sounds kind of like obvious and like, like sort of no shit stupid. Our entire fucking thing is art. But like just the fact that, you post something, you get an art piece done and you post it and everyone is all over it. Doesn't matter who you are, there's people all over it like, wow, that's amazing. And you don't get that a lot elsewhere. You don't get that too much elsewhere. It's like, you post an art piece that you had commissioned and like people sort of look at it and go, yeah, okay, whatever, so who cares?
But for VTubers, like, they just love it. And I love it too.
For VTubers, they love it. It's that's part of the thing is, seeing the art that everyone gets.
All right.
And that's fantastic. Love it.
Is there anything else, or just that? Just the art, which it's amazing. I love it too.
That's the big one that comes to mind.
Okay. What do you dislike about it, or like what do you hate about VTuber community? Like the community.
That's a tough one. Oh, sorry, bumped my mic. I think we're, as a whole, we're still a bit too, I think we hold ourselves to a bit unrealistic standards, in that like we hold ourselves generally a bit too much to what the what the big companies are doing, what the idols are doing.
Yeah,
like,
I get.
Granted, individuals still do their own thing, but like as a general thing, like the fact that you do a debut, and with that debut, like, you don't have to, obviously you don't have to have it, but there's at least a bit of that push to have a lore video and a cover and all of these things that cost a boatload of money. Sorry if you can hear the dog.
It's all right.
There's a bit of a push to
be
a
like
mental
them.
push to have the level and spend the money that the big leagues do, and we don't need that.
No, we don't need that, but you just see them like actually trying to be them.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And like
Yeah,
you would see the
sorry everyone about the dog. She's she's excited.
She's excited about the Sunday night with GAT Gatsby's every Sunday at 6 p.m. PST. But no, I get what you mean. Like I see like on like most people try to do their own VTuber groups. Like,
yeah, no, that's another thing. Like, it's like you don't need the group. You really don't.
And they're like applications that I seen it. Like there's some that I've seen that just don't make it or don't.
Yeah, no, like again, this is one of those things, like, if this is you, don't take it personally. This is my own personal opinion and what I think of it. If a VTuber group is opening auditions for Generation 1 for their first generation, then I don't have a special faith in that group doing anything. Because the way I see it, basically Generation 1 should be handpicked. Generation 1 should have a reason to be right off the bat. You should start being a VTuber group with Generation 1 already being a thing, with your core group already being a thing right off the bat. Otherwise, I think you're just trying to be a group a bit too hard.
Yeah, you're just trying to create something that's probably not going to work out.
Yeah, you're trying to create a solution. Create a solution for a problem that doesn't exist.
Because if you don't have your Generation 1, it's like you're just getting random people and hoping that it will work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's my one kind of irk, is like we could do to decouple our expectations and habits from what HoloLive does, from what Nikki Sanchi does. We can separate ourselves a bit and it'll be fine.
Yeah, we should not to hold ourselves to their standards a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because... I mean, come on. If that was all it was about, then I should just stop now, because Vox Akuma will do everything I do but better.
Yeah. If that was the case, like any HoloLive or HoloStar will be 10 times better than me. I'm like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you can't hold yourself to that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when Vox Akuma debuted, I got really fucking worried.
Why?
Well, because the dude stole my shtick.
He's a moose demon too?
He's a deep voiced demon that's highly confident and has the general color scheme. Like, I can go on and on, but like so I was worried because, like, he's doing my thing. Luckily, he turned into the most successful EN VTuber, so male EN VTuber, so we're fine. But yeah, so just we shouldn't hold ourselves to corporate standards.
But it's crazy, these corporations though. Like, I think that's the main reason I found VTubers is like HoloLive with their Ian.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, to a certain extent, who didn't, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, this isn't bashing on the corporations at all. They're doing their thing, and it's amazing. It's great. We don't need to hold ourselves to their standards. They can do their own thing. They're still fantastic. I will still continue to watch them.
Yeah.
But I don't feel the need to do as they do.
Okay. I think this goes into my other question. Would you like to join a VTuber group? No, like a VTuber group or like the Hololive or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I did apply for the last I did apply for the latest round of Niji-san GEN.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Do that. I have decided that I'm not going to do it again.
Really? Because
yeah.
Why?
Because I don't think it suits my lifestyle. I thought about it a bit. Like, you know, I've learned from the first one. You know, I didn't get an interview. Spoiler alert. And like I'm not worried about getting in. Like that's not a thing. I'm not worried. I'm not applying because I think I'd fail over and over again. No, I'm fine with repeated failure. But they do a lot of fucking work, man.
Yeah.
They do a lot of work, and it's on a strict schedule.
A schedule.
And a schedule that is not defined by them.
Yeah, that's.
And something about me, I don't do well with schedules. I do things at my own pace.
I'm on the same boat, man. Like I have a schedule too, but I don't keep it.
Yeah, so like, and the other thing is that where it stands right now, I don't think they say that you don't need to do that if you joined Niji you could still keep your job. I'm not so sure about that, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. Like,
not so sure about that one. And I'll say, I've said it once, I'll say it again. This isn't to rag on the people in the corporations. They're working really hard. They're doing great. This isn't an attack on them. This is a general statement about this isn't for me.
Which is understandable, man.
Yeah, I'm in the process. I've got a new job now that I have no reason to go anywhere else with it. This is a hobby for me. Like VTubing is a hobby for me ultimately. So like I don't see myself going to one of the big corporations now and doing it full time. I think I'd be good at it, but I don't think I really want to.
Alrighty, follow-up question, but like, if this could be a career, would you do it? Like, if by yourself, like, if streaming becomes really successful, would you?
That depends. Honestly, yeah, that depends.
Well, yeah, to your standard, to your liking. I mean, like, it's right there. Would you take it?
I'm not sure I would.
Wow, really?
I think I would. I think I'd rather. Well, yeah,
as a hobby.
that's a tough one. I don't think I'd want to rely on VTubing as my main source of income.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't want to rely on content creation as my primary source of income.
Yeah, because
I might try to like turn that into something else, you know, like that is more to my skills. Like, you know, use that exposure to do my own thing that isn't content creation, but I don't think I'd do content creation as my job itself.
Yeah, because like anything could happen to be like you're out of the job the next day.
Yeah, no, exactly. There's a lot of reasons why that can just fall in on its head immediately.
And YouTube could be like, you know what? Yeah, we're not paying you guys no more.
Yeah, no, exactly. There's all sorts of things like that. It's too uncertain, and it requires too much work for that uncertainty.
Yeah, then it just stops being fun. I see all these YouTubers like keep going. You can tell their quality.
Yeah, it's taken a bit of a hit because they're getting burnt out and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got a skill set. I've got a skill set like getting a good solid job is ultimately, when it comes down to it, not that difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I get rid of that?
Yeah.
Why would I trade certainty for uncertainty that maybe isn't even, that much more lucrative?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it anyways.
That's how I see it too. Like I have to sit down to myself, like, if I could make it, if the opportunity is in front of me, would I take it? I'm like, nah. I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
no, I'd stick with part-time and like turn it into, is like, if that was my thing, like maybe I'd become one of those people that like comes up with a product like for content creators and sells for that sort of thing. Ooh. And I could do that.
That sounds amazing.
And then, make content creation part of that business model, but never the primary.
Man, that'll be amazing. The next VTuber, product is gonna be by Fenwick. I would love that.
Well, I have some ideas. Not gonna lie. It's not specifically VTubing specific,
or like streaming.
But like in that sort of vein, I am planning on designing and building my own keyboard. So,
Oh yeah, the mechanical keyboard, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, I've got a nice one myself, but I've got an idea for a design that is different.
That's amazing.
I think I can pull off and make myself. Like, I mostly only just want to make one for myself, and then I'll find out if other people want it.
Yeah. But
make myself the prototype and see if people want it from there, kind of thing.
Anna, you could do it. You're like one of the smartest people I know. Like, can I talk about like, what was it? That conversation we had with, I think it was on B's stream or something. You were talking about just all these crazy things, like that and everything. It was so amazing. And the knowledge you have, you were just doing stuff. I don't remember.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I know I was on B's stream, but like I can't remember specifics.
Oh,
because like when I go into that, it's just a stream of consciousness. Like I just think of things and I talk about them.
Mm-hmm. You went into detail about like that camera that takes the muscles.
Oh yeah, the radar tech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still looking at that.
You're still looking to it, dude.
I'm still thinking about that.
That was amazing. And then I think you're talking about like you're making something too, like doing something.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, don't know.
Why are you so smart? Can you share some of your no, it's not chromosomes. What would it be? Your neurons.
You don't want extra chromosomes.
Yeah, I just thought about it right now. No. Can I borrow your intelligence at least for one day?
If I could rent it out, I would.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go to the next question, which I don't know. I've been listening to you. Why is your voice amazing? Why do people like your voice? Like, because it's not just me. Everyone loves your voice, and I bet people here or hearing you for the first time, they just love your voice.
So, like, I have my guesses, and I mean, my voice being deep is definitely part of it. It's definitely part of it that, like, ultimately my voice is, like, there's no way around it. It's a pretty deep fucking voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's that combined with the fact that apparently, like, the general way I talk is, relatively smooth and slow and clear, and, like, apparently that just does it for people.
Yeah, it's like really clear. It's like your voice is hugging me. Like, you know what I mean? It's comforting. I think that's the word. It's comforting.
Yeah, I know. I get that. Just you wait, because I'm getting a mic upgrade.
Ooh. What microphone?
A Sennheiser Mark 8.
Sennheiser Mark 8 on, man.
Sorry, it's not the Mark 8. It's the MK8. I forgot that. I forgot that.
I've seen these. These are really good.
Yeah.
They're hella expensive though. Like,
yeah.
I don't my price range, but I love these. I heard it one time when I was studying audio engineering. I went to a recording studio and studied under. Can I say his name? Yeah, under this guy named Donnie Baker, and he had one of these mics, and like I was just listening to it through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're really good. They're clear too, and I think it's a condenser mic, right?
Yeah, condenser mic.
Mm.
Condenser mic with dual condensers.
Yeah, I don't know. I love condenser mics. I don't like dynamic mics too much.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, unless you get like a cloud lifter and like plug that in, then plug into your audio interface and everything, it just doesn't really sound good.
Yeah, no, so that's the next step up.
And it's gonna
from
make your
what I've
voice
got
even.
right now.
It's gonna make it even better.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And I mean, part of it there is that at least on my streams, I do. Spoiler alert for anyone. I do use some plugins to generally slightly improve the tone of my voice just a bit on my streams. I don't have them on right now because it's harder to do for Discord. But
well, I do the same thing too. Like well, not too crazy, just a condenser, limiter, and all the easy ones.
For me, it's like there's a compressor on there. There's a tiny bit of EQ, just a bit. Nothing too heavy.
Nothing too heavy. That's good though, because if you go heavy, it could just mess it up. It's
Yeah, exactly. Like, why mess with a good thing?
Yeah, you have a really good thing.
So yeah, there's a mic upgrade coming soon.
Well, I'm excited for that. I'm legit excited. And yeah, man, people just love your voice. It's comforting.
Yeah, I'll be one of the things that I'm intending to do. You'll hear that's a common theme. It's the thing I'm intending to do. I'm going to do. Next few months are going to be a bit iffy for me on schedule and doing things, but yeah, I'll get there. One of the things is reading streams.
Ooh. Read us a bedtime story. No, just kidding.
Not quite bedtime. Well, okay.
What about What about fan fictions?
Fan fictions wasn't what I was saying. I was going to go with the first ones was going to be basically a story. Yes, fan fiction. I've heard that one before. Thanks,
I know.
Eris.
I saw it and I was about to just laugh hard right now.
Yeah. It's going to be Norse mythology.
Ooh. That's really like wait, that's not Norse. I was gonna say Beowulf, but that's not Norse. That's That's Celtic, I think, right?
Beowulf is Norse.
It is? Okay. Beowulf. I am Beowulf.
Not gonna lie, I was like maybe thinking about doing Beowulf.
It's a good story if I remember correctly.
Oh, right, no, it's not Norse. No, it's Germanic.
Ah, okay. I just remember that movie, that commercial. The I am Beowulf.
No, I know exactly which one you're thinking of, yeah. But yeah, and the key is I'm doing, Norse mythology and stuff like that. I'm doing things that absolutely, without question, are not in copyright.
Oh, I got a story for you that's not not copyrighted.
Yeah.
You should do I think there's one in Mexico called Zorro. It's like it's basically what Batman's based on.
Oh yeah, Zorro. Okay. Yeah, I'll add it to the list. Oh, that sounds like a cool thing.
Then I think Sherlock Holmes, like, it's non-copyrighted no more.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes is I thought about that, like, but I've read sections of it to test, and it's not the smoothest reading, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, because the guy was like a nerd.
It's a bit clunky, and also there's it's an artifact of its time, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it is.
And like, as opposed to Norse mythology, like with that sort of thing, like you can disregard the parts that you don't understand. Like if it just goes over your head, like that's fine. But like with something like Sherlock Holmes, where that kind of content like really matters.
Oh yeah, that little thing where it's like.
Yeah, exactly. Where fully understanding what's happening is important. I think it would just bog it down a bit too much.
Okay.
But like Sherlock Holmes was absolutely on my list of possibilities.
I'm just thinking of other books that are old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Shakespeare.
Yeah, I could do a Shakespeare reading sometime.
I want to hear Hamlet because I tried reading Hamlet. I just could not get into it. What is
Alice in Wonderland, that's another good one.
Ooh, Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I gotta start making a list.
Okay. Yeah.
Beowulf, Alice in Wonderland,
Jabberwock.
Yes, of course I know exactly what part you're referring to, Eris. What was the one we just mentioned?
Zorro.
Shakespeare. Yeah, because like I studied Hamlet a fair bit, so
Really?
that's actually one that I'm fairly familiar with. Edward, I am not doing that. No.
Is he saying the Bible?
Yes, of course he is.
You know what? I didn't even need to look at it. I know exactly what he just said.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. But yeah, like, so that's the sort of thing that I'm going for, is like ultimately, but basically, because like people say that Beowulf is boring, and it absolutely fucking is. There's no two ways around that. Thing is, though, people have told me that they would love to hear me reading out my grocery list. Just because of my voice. So if they're fine with that, might as well do, Beowulf.
Yeah, man, do Beowulf. I would like to hear it. But seriously, I would love to hear your grocery list, by the way. Like, I'm gonna be writing it down and be like, oh, he likes eating that? That's cool. I want to try that. You could do Dante's Inferno.
Oh, that'd be a really interesting one.
Dante's Inferno.
That'd be interesting.
Dude, it's a really good book. I read half of it, and just stopped. Oh, what else? Is
let's keep going. We can we could keep going forever with these, but let's.
because I know Edward said you know, the Bible,
Yeah.
there is a story, not in the Bible, but like a book, that Paradise Lost.
Oh, yeah, I'll pass on that one probably.
I don't know. I was just like looking at like this YouTube channel that like has classic summaries where they read classic book. I like to hear like books. I'll just like give me the summary. I don't want to read it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alrighty.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go left field and like forget about, you know, VTubings and everything. We're gonna talk about these. Ben, I got questions. I told this.
Okay.
I asked Nemo and I didn't really like his answer at all. But if somebody hurts you, what do you do? Yeah, I see you, Nemo.
If somebody hurts me, what do I do?
Like, let's just say someone walks up to you, like you're walking down the street, someone just hits you, bam. What do you do?
Well, I mean, basically the first answer would be, what the fuck are you on about?
Mm-hmm.
And if you just, what the fuck are you on about? Hold on, wait a sec, just stop. If that doesn't work, yeah, I probably will swing back. Not gonna lie.
Good. Neil just says that he'll just basically take it and like at least call the cops. Nemo. I think that question right there led to like a whole thing where it's like, be aggressive, be more confident.
Yeah, if in that case, it's very possible that I would swing back.
Yeah. It's weird hearing other people's answers, because like right here where I grew up, it's like if someone hits you, you hit back, you fight them. One of you guys are going to jail for murder. But all right, I just needed to hear that. Like, I saw the question, I'm like, I did not like Nemo's answer at all. So okay, next question, Ben.
Yep.
Honestly, right now, you're under oath right now. If you lie, I won't forgive you.
Okay.
Have you ever done drugs? Why
Yes.
or why not? Yes?
Yes, I have.
Do you want to elaborate more or just yes?
Curiosity.
Curiosity?
That's it.
What kind of drugs? I want to hear it.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay, cool. It's cocaine! I don't know why that... Because you're Canadian. Like, your whole country's covered in snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, fine white batter.
But, it was mostly curiosity.
And then, of course, well, I mean, when it comes down to that, weed's fun.
Weed... Don't talk about it. I'm sober for 1 month, and
sorry. Yep.
I hate it. No, like, it's not bad. It's just, it's like, I'm trying to do boxing now, and I just don't want anything in my lungs other than air.
That is absolutely valid.
And I don't know, it's like, even dieting, it's like soda. Like, I want it, but I can't have you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think those are the only two that, No, wait, hon, I got another one that's not VTuber related. Let's just answer this. Because I'm talking about boxing, I'm trying to condition my body and exercising. Ben, do you exercise?
I fell out of the habit when COVID hit.
Yeah.
I did.
I get what you mean. I
did fairly heavily, actually.
Mm-hmm. How much weight did you gain during COVID? I could tell you mine. Because I used to...
Oddly enough, I haven't gained any weight because
No.
what I gained in fat, I lost in muscle.
No. I don't know, man. Like before COVID, I used to exercise like how I am now, like almost every day, or try to do it every day.
I did 4 times a week.
I was at 130. I was 130. Then throughout 2 years, I've gained like basically, what is it, like 40 pounds? I was like 170. I lost my muscles and just got fat. But dude,
Yeah, no, no, okay, I've gained a bit of weight.
COVID messed people up though.
Yeah. Yeah, at peak, I could I could deadlift 200.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I could deadlift 200, I could squat 215.
Right now I can only deadlift like 100. Like, yeah, easy 100. But
and that's like deadlifting 200, that's not even like 1 rep max. That's like 10 in a row.
10 in a row. It's amazing. But you haven't been exercising. Do you want to go back to exercising, or at least trying something like walking or something?
I'd like to try, yeah.
Because I don't know,
I'd like
man.
to try.
Like, I'm just tired of COVID. Like, I just want to do exercising again.
Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, no, I'm kind of out of shape now.
Yeah. I'm like looking at the rest of my questions. Fan, what is your favorite anime? Or do you watch anime?
Vivi Floret Eyes song. Absolute best anime ever. Fight me.
What? Hold on. You said Vivi?
Vivi. Oh, type it in chat.
All right, type in chat because that's the first time hearing it. I'm like, wait, what? You know what? I'm gonna Google this and I'm gonna know exactly what it is. Watch. I'm just bad with names.
It's the best anime ever. It's not perfect, but it's almost perfect.
Maybe, or I've seen it. Like, I haven't watched it, but I've seen what this is.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's so good.
Wait,
so good.
It just came out last year?
Yes.
Oh wow.
It came out last year.
And it's really good. I should give it a watch then.
It is so good. You have to watch the sub.
The sub?
I'm not one of those people that says that says subs absolute every time dubs are garbage, but for Vivi, it needs to be the sub. It just does. It needs to be subtitles. You can't do the dub.
Are you sure you don't want the dub? Like, the dub is pretty amazing. It's just pretty. No, I'm kidding. Like, I think dub is good for certain animes though. Like,
it's good for certain animes. It's just the problem. The problem for Vivi is that it's got a large musical and singing element to that, and it doesn't translate well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like, I'm looking at it now. Like, I could tell that they're singing.
Yeah, yeah. It is a phenomenal anime.
Wow. I should give this a watch then. But like,
yeah, it's fantastic.
Wow.
It was on Funimation. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll now. Like, Crunchyroll bought Funimation, so I don't know where it is now.
It's on Funimation. When I was looking for it, like,
okay.
The first 2 episodes are free without an account, or like, but having a Funimation account. But if you do have one, it's right there.
It's on Crunchyroll as well.
But I want to find out if it's on Hulu. No,
it was Funimation only, but now that Crunchyroll bought it, yeah. So yeah, it's so good, so fucking good. Only 13 episodes. Only ever going to be 13 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did it
Like,
leave?
it was designed to be a you know, a closed loop. Like, it's just one season. This is it. This is the story. You're done.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, then that's good
And
because
that's part of why it's so good, is because, you know, there isn't filler, there isn't any of that stuff. It's just they wanted to tell the story that they told the story. It was phenomenal, and it's done now.
well, that's good because there's some animes that are not finished, and it's like just leaves on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not this one.
What anime pissed me off?
If I remember correctly, basically all of Vivi released over the course of a month, and then that was just it.
That's awesome though. Yeah, I agree with Eris. That is rare. Super rare. Alrighty. So, that's your favorite anime. But is there any anime that you're currently watching, like right now?
Tact Op. I'm watching Tact Op right now.
Tact Op.
TAKTOP.
Tact Op Destiny.
Yeah.
There's a mobile game.
Apparently, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've started watching it. It's really nice. I like it.
That's
yeah. It's good. It's solid.
Is it new? Like, hold up. I'm trying to.
Pretty sure it's pretty new. Or at least the anime is.
I gotta put anime. I put their mobile game.
Yeah, I know that like the light novel is older or something like that, but like, yeah.
Fairly recent. It's October to December 2021.
Huh. Yeah. See, okay.
Yeah, man, I gotta watch more anime now. Like hearing people's list on anime, it's just.
I don't actually watch that much. Like, yeah.
I wish I did. Like, I just paused on the current anime I'm watching, the Spy X Family.
I've heard everyone talking about that one.
It's really funny, and I love it. I can understand why people love it, but at first I was hesitant because I'm like, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, I know exactly right.
What are all these? I'm just like scrolling through my questions, and I'm like, when did I put that? Like, I was probably tired when I put it. Like, what the fuck is this one? Do you take a shower, Fen?
Yes, of course.
Good. Because B hasn't taken a shower for like 2 months. I know he's lying, but like, there's gotta be a part of me that believes it, because there's some people that are like, I haven't showered in 2 years, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Guys, hi. Let me talk to chat first. Chat, viewers, hygiene is important. Deodorant, cologne, perfume, and showers with soap. All right, that's about it. Like, I don't know, man. I hear things that people say that are just so gross. Like, do you know what a poop sock is?
Yes.
I hate it. What is it? I found out when I was in high school what a poop sock is. Like, people do that? Like, pooping in their socks? You know, what it is because people don't want to leave their chairs when they go gaming. They'll poop in their socks. It's true.
Yeah, no, it's, yeah.
Oh. Wow. People are weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm just looking at these questions. Ben, do you believe in aliens?
I think that the odds that we're alone in the universe are very, very, very low.
So, there's a possibility for aliens.
There's a possibility for aliens.
You know what? That's all I need to...
I don't think we've met them.
Open and shut, people. Aliens are real. Bam. You heard it from him. He's smarter than me. I'm not crazy. Dude, I don't know. I love aliens. It's like sci-fi, like Mass Effect.
Me too. Oh, I was going for the I was gonna say X-Files.
Oh, dude. X-Files. I watched season 1 and like.
No, that's not enough. That's not enough. You gotta watch it through to season 7.
Seasons.
You gotta finish season 6. Like that's the. It started off rocky.
Well, yeah. And season 2, like, what episode did I stop it? Because it was season 2. I think it's like someone with pyrotechnics or whatever, or like they could
I forget. Honestly, so like the thing about X-Files is that there's like the story, the overall plot episodes, and then there's the Monster of the Week episodes.
Yeah.
And, like, you miss a bit if you don't watch the Monster of the Week episodes, but honestly, like I did a watch through where I just watched the plot progressing ones, and it was a very, very solid series.
Alright, I need to watch that because like I hate the Monster of the Week, which is like it's cool and all, but what's going on with like the stuff that's happening around, you know, what's his name, Mueller or whatever.
Mueller, yeah.
Because like
Mulder.
He started this whole, if I remember correctly, he started it because his sister was taken or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I want to know more about that. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, so you want to watch, they're referred to as the mythology episodes. Those are the ones that you want to watch.
Alrighty. Yeah, I might pick it up again. Because it was good. I like the first season, but it feels like it's like a slow burn a little bit, like.
Yeah, absolutely is. It totally is.
Alrighty. I'm like, what other left field questions do I have? Alright, I think that's enough for the left field ones. Oh. I don't even know why I put are you top or bottom?
I don't even need to answer this one.
Yeah, got it. Bottom. No,
The day you find someone that believes that is the day I know you found someone that hasn't met me.
Nemo says that you're a switch, though.
Yeah, well, he can believe what he wants.
Alright, I think this is the last left field questions. Have you ever got like a weird message from like a fan? Or just anyone if you got no weird fans?
No, people don't really do that to me for some reason.
Really? You have a
it just doesn't happen.
You have a nice voice. I expected like some weirdo like, "Fan, I want your voice and I want it to strangle me." You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah. No, not really.
All right.
It doesn't happen.
Wow. Alrighty. Now, we're gonna get back to, you know, VTubers and everything because, you know, that's who we are. Do you want to... let me read this. Do you wish to meet any friends you made during, you know, your VTuber and streaming journey? Like, IRL?
Yeah, no, I'd be good with that. I'd like to do that.
You'd like to do it? Like, is there anyone, like, on your... like, these are the first people that you want to meet first, then, like, go down a list?
Well, I mean... Sylvia Ashfall would be first, but that's because I've known her forever and a day beforehand, so...
Am I on that list?
Don't see why not.
Okay.
You know, all... like, I don't see why not, you know, it's kind of the thing, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't see why not.
Oh. Okay. You remember the previous the previous answer, but no, I haven't had anyone send weird messages. Edward just fixed that.
Fucking Edward. What did he say? Like, if you could say it.
He wants my voice to strangle me. It did strangle him.
Of course it's Edward. Like, as soon as, like, you got a message right now, I'm like, alright, it's Edward or, like, someone else in stream, but Edward's, like, #1 suspect. Edward, come on, my guy. Let's see. Oh, do you have any, like, weird traditions you do before stream? Like, what is it like, right before you stream, Fenwick? What do you do? Like, do you pump yourself up, be like, I got this, or what do you do?
Pre-stream is mostly for me making sure that this is a pretty boring answer, not gonna lie. Like, it's basically just making sure that, like, everything that needs to be up is up, and then I won't have, like, anything like randomly pinging and showing up on stream. Like, I don't have any specific things besides just double checking my setup and triple checking my setup and checking my setup again.
Honestly, that's pretty good. Like, I should do that more, which I don't. Like, things normally break around here.
Yeah.
Or, like, I don't check certain things. Like, sometimes when people send me links and I'm like, and it says Instagram, I'm like, I try to, like, because my computer is logged into my personal one.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I try to avoid that sort of stuff.
I'm getting better at it. But, like, when I was first streaming, this was before I had anyone, my names and everything popped up.
Yeah, no, and I mean, that's actually something that I intend to do a video about. And in the future is basically, okay, here's how to not dox yourself for VTubers and streamers.
I need that. I need that. Dude, I'm just like one.
Here's how to not be the next Uraha Russia.
Oh my god, I hated that whole situation. It's like everyone.
Yes, no, I hated it as well. But you know, like,
it's like, you have a boyfriend. We don't want you no more. We hate you now. It's like, what? Like, when has that ever stopped anyone?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so like that's a thing that I've been planning to do, and I've been putting it together. It'll probably be like a recorded video, not a stream, because it makes more sense that way.
It does make a lot of sense.
But yeah, that's absolutely a thing that I intend to do, because some people really suck at it.
Right here, I'm raising my hand right now. I should be better, like, log out of certain social medias. What got me though? Like, I just got scared, and I think one person knows. But they're a cool person. Oh, when I was doing I was gonna write something on my Google Docs, so you know, showing like things that I've written. Like, I was writing a book at the time, and I was trying to switch accounts, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
I got better with that.
You're highly unlikely to see that happen for me, because I put a lot of effort into avoiding that.
Yeah, but like, I just don't think when I'm streaming, it's weird. Like, I just don't think, like, I just say the first thing that comes in my head. Seriously, without these questions like right in front of me, I'll just be like, so Fen, hey buddy, how's the weather?
All over the place.
Yeah, I'll be like literally all over the place. Which I kind of am now. I'm like jumping back and forth with these questions. Alrighty, next question. Does anyone, like, in your family or whoever knows you IRL, do they know that you're a VTuber?
I'm not exactly sure what my family knows. But yes, some of my IRL friends know.
Does your parents suspect you? They're like, why are you being so loud, fan?
I mean, they I mean, I did that before I started streaming, so that's not a that's not different. But like, I think they know that I stream anyways.
Yeah.
I know that they know that I stream, but yeah.
my dad found I think I told my dad today I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Because he knew, for some reason he knew about YouTube, which that freaked me out, and I'm like, my brother told him. Then I just popped up streaming, I'm like, ah! And now he's like, whenever I'm loud, he knows. He just knows.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that's better or worse. Because before you'll be like, why are you yelling at the night? I'm like, I'm playing with friends!
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, not... Yeah, I don't know about that, honestly.
But,
Not sure.
But your friends, like, some of them know, right?
Some of them know, yes.
Like, how did they take it? Were they weird? Were they like, you're a VTuber? You're a weeb?
No, they kind of suspected that beforehand, so that, yeah, it was just, yeah, they took it pretty well.
They took it pretty well.
Yeah.
That's honestly dope.
None of them show up to stream, which is kind of a good thing, I think.
That is kind of a good thing because for B's stream.
Yeah.
Like I see B stream when his friends come up and's like they don't call him by B or whatever.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, luckily all of my friends know better than to they know to use whatever name I'm calling myself.
They're like, we don't like your real name, we're gonna just call you Fen from now on.
I'm sure that's not the case, but yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm like looking. I'm legit back and forth with all these questions. I'm not going down the whole thing. This is like legit back and forward. And Fen, because I think we talked about this, like we touched on it, but like because you do other stuff other than just streaming. Like you're talking about you're doing voice acting, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And trying to make music. Like, have you like released something that was not streaming?
Oddly enough, at one point, yes, I have. Except oddly enough, it was a recipe.
Really?
A recipe that I wrote and created gained, very minor, internet popularity.
Wait, what was it?
It was a pancake recipe.
Is there a video or anything about it?
There is not, but there will be in the future when I start doing cooking videos.
Man, you know how to cook. You're making your own recipes now. That's amazing. But there's better be a video. I want to see what it is. Like, what is it? Like, what kind of pancake? Like, is it like strawberry pancake?
It's nothing special. It's just pancakes. It's just done very well.
I'm getting hungry now. Like, you know what I created? The only thing I created is a Skittle sandwich. And I posted this on my Twitter too. It's just white, it has to be white bread. You get your jam, then you pour your Skittles, and bam.
God. Okay.
And I didn't even create it. I stole it from Benchwarmers. But like in the movie they use peanut butter, I use strawberry jam. That is not a thing, Eric. Shut up. Skittle milk.
Actually.
Is it? Skittle.
Yeah.
Is it good?
No.
It sounds too sugary. There's
sugar, says the guy that made jam and Skittle sandwiches.
It was my struggle food. We didn't have food. Like, we had bread and jam.
I know. It's just like, like saying too sugary about Skittle milk and then turning around and...
I was a kid, though. Kids, you could just eat nothing but sugar.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
But I did have it, recently, like, I think like 7 months ago. Like, I made it before stream, and I'm like telling people about Skittles sandwich. And yeah, it is too sugary. It's Anyway, I think that's all the questions. There's some that we could keep talking about these. Like I see one like, how would you like your funeral to go? Like, would you want it to be sad or happy?
I'd want it to be a celebration of how my life was, not a somber affair of, oh, I'm dead now.
So a big party?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, absolutely.
Like what kind of big party? Like a club, like they playing rap and everything.
No.
Boom, boom. That's what I want my party.
That's how just like just everyone getting together, and everyone getting together and yeah, that sort of thing.
Build the Fen robot and like have Fen just dancing right there. His chorus.
Absolutely.
I thought about this too. Like, I asked this question because recently, like, I don't know, I saw a podcast and I'm like, I would want that, like, people rolling up my casket, not a hearse, a party bus. And just everyone just eating good food and like just boom, boom, just dancing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Absolutely. Yeah. No. Yeah.
I want it big. I want like $10,000 spent. I want like bands, like celebrity bands.
Okay, I wouldn't quite go that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
But yeah, no, that's the general feel that I'd want.
That's the general feel. Not sadness, but happiness.
Not sadness, but happiness.
I can't ask that question. You already told us who your VTuber crush is. Your Oshi?
Crush? No, I didn't say crush.
Oh. I thought that would be like an Oshi though.
Yeah, slightly different.
Are they? Alright, what is your VTuber crush?
It's Akuma Nimine.
Akuma Nimine?
Numi.
Oh, Numi.
It's Numi.
I've been seeing her recently and I'm like,
she's live right now.
She's live right now?
Yeah. 4.6 thousand viewers.
Wow. She's kind of cool. Didn't she have that beef or something with between her and Shy Lily?
No, those two are friends.
I don't know. I was
you're probably thinking of Shy Lily and Vey.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah, and that's absolutely a thing, and I'm not going to touch on that because that's ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Numi and Shy are like close friends. So.
All right, that's dope. At least that's legit dope.
Yeah.
But that's your VTuber crush. They're like.
Yeah, it's Numi. I have no excuse.
What would you do if, like, out of nowhere, she just likes one of your pictures?
I would probably not outwardly react whatsoever. I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
Alrighty. And alright, oh, there's 2 more questions, and I think that'll be it. Ben, do you know another language? Like, you're smart. I feel like you know.
I do, absolutely. I am fluent in French.
Oh yeah, because Canada.
I mean, yes, but most Canadians don't know French.
Well, true. Like, most people here where I live don't know Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
Yeah, it's quite similar to that. But yes, I do know French, and I've been working on learning Italian.
Ooh, Italian. You want to go to Italy or something? Like,
I have gone to Italy. I want to go back.
You went. That's amazing.
It's so nice.
You traveled.
Yeah, I did. I traveled. I graduated from high school and then I spent 2 months in Europe.
Really? How was 2 months in Europe?
It was great. It was fantastic. Loved it. I know where I'd go back and where I am not, so don't care so much about going back to.
Let me see. Did you go to Spain?
I didn't go to Spain. So what it was I flew into London, spent a week there. London is pretty fucking cool.
I want to go.
I like London. And then took the train under the Channel to France. Spent like a few days there. I don't need to go back to Paris. Paris is meh.
Is it meh? I hear people loving Paris though.
Paris is mid.
It's mid. Alrighty.
It's mid. And then I went down to Italy and spent like a week in Italy. Fucking love it. Need to go back. It's amazing. Freaking amazing. And then I spent most of my time up, and then I went up to Berlin and spent most of my time there. Like
Berlin.
3 weeks in Berlin. It's a great city. Lovely.
Is it lovely?
I don't need to spend more time there now. Like I'd happily go back. But yeah, no, it's a great city.
You're the first person I know that's went to, Europe.
And then I spent a couple days in Amsterdam because that's where my flight home was going from.
How is Amsterdam? I've been hearing when I was younger that people liked it.
It's good. It's good. You can go see the sights in a couple days and then leave.
I remember when I was younger because Amsterdam has marijuana. Or like
no, that's true. But I mean, now I don't need to go anywhere for that.
No, it was like the country where you could smoke weed at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
It's only kind of true.
Kind of true. Alrighty.
Yeah, if I was gonna go back to the Netherlands, I'd probably go to Rotterdam instead. Because Amsterdam is like tourist central, and it's
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I get it. But
so I'd absolutely go back. I want to go to Switzerland too. Like I went through Switzerland, but like it costs money just to go through Switzerland.
Really?
I mean, I don't mean that literally, but it feels like that. It really does.
Man, I want to go to Spain. That's one of my bucket lists right there.
Yeah, Spain would be cool. I haven't been.
That's where I came from. But how was London? That is something I want to hear. Like
London is a fantastic city that is really expensive. I would go back to London though. Oh
yeah, I bet it's expensive, but like
it was great it was amazing to just wander around, like just generally good city.
Did you see what is it? I was gonna say Buckingham Palace. Wait, is that in London?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Did you see the Big Ben?
Yeah, I saw Big Ben. I saw Buckingham Palace. I went to the Globe Theatre. I hit most of the big ones.
Ooh. Hit all the big ones. That's amazing. I wanna go. I don't got the money.
Yeah.
But that is something I promised myself. If I ever get the money to go, I'll go.
Yeah. No, I'd go back to London.
Alrighty. That's awesome though. But talking about language, you know French fluently, right?
Yes. Unless you ask the French in Paris, in which case I don't.
You don't. You can't speak it. Blech.
Well, particularly it's because I know Quebecois French. And they can tell.
But is it true that they're kind of like rude when you try to speak? I mean, they're like, you can't speak it.
That's absolutely true.
Man, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's the same thing. If I go to Mexico and try to speak Spanish, they're like they're not gonna they're gonna tell me stuff. They're not gonna be like, stop speaking Spanish. It's like, no, they'll tell me a lot of stuff. Alrighty. But that is dope. You know, another language.
Yeah, it's fun.
I tried learning Japanese when I was a kid.
Yeah. Gat, can you check Discord real quick?
Oh. Let me check. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I remember. There's one question, it's real quick. How long have you been streaming, Mr. Fen?
First stream was... It was only a few... It was... When was it, actually? It was at the beginning of December.
Beginning of December, so like 6 months, right?
Yeah, 6 months.
Alrighty. Well, that's all my questions today. I know that you're a busy man and you need to go, but
yeah, sorry to cut it a bit a bit short.
It's alright. It's okay being short. But how, like, do you want to plug anything, like your Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, or whatever?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. It's annoying to link YouTube channels.
You don't need to link it, but like, type in.
But then just check me out on Twitter at Fenwick Alcester. That'll point you in a direction.
All right, I'll link your Twitter. Alrighty. Are those the only things you have? Just Twitter and YouTube?
More or less. That's the only places I'm really active.
Okay. So I hope you guys follow him on Twitter. I had his YouTube earlier because I googled it because I wanted to see your channel because I'm like, am I subscribed to it? Alrighty. Alright, Fen. I hope you have a great. Is it night over there or is it morning? Like, I keep forgetting.
It's 9 o'clock. I'm 1 hour ahead.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And
thanks for having me.
And I hope to speak to you again. Well,
yeah, for sure.
Either on the show or off the show.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Alrighty.
Thanks for having me. This was fun. I enjoyed this.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and yeah, I legit don't know how to.
For coming out.
Thank you, everyone. I have a hard time editing these things. So I'm like, what do I say? Just bye.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still working on my endings. It's
alrighty.
Tough to figure out.
Bye, Fen.
See ya, everyone.
See ya.
Thanks for having me, Gat.
Alright. Alright. Fen is gone. But before we end today's show, I want to do... Because I took a survey today. I took a survey this week, which... I got nothing prepared for it. But I made a survey on Google. Just talking about... What do people like about VTubers? Because VTubers, you know... What people like, and... We only got 4, so it's like easy just to go buy them. But the big thing that people love about VTubers is... Basically their personalities. How we are, or like we're... really fun and outgoing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've met a VTuber who was mean. Like, don't get me wrong, there's toxic VTubers, but I haven't met like a legit mean one where it's like, I'm mean, like, bleh, like, while they're streaming. Like, in real life, they could be a piece of shit, does not matter. Well, you shouldn't, but you get what I mean. But like, just the personalities, people just love our personalities and how we're just who we are. This VTuber models allow us to be who we are and express ourselves to our fullest extent without fears of how we look or like I'm too ugly or blah 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 blah. Like, you know what I mean? It lets us be who we are and just be a weirdo. Thank you. No, thank you, Fen, because you're amazing, but you're welcome, okay? You were amazing, and you're a good guest. Even though you're my second guest. And, no, thank you for being my second guest. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. About what people like about VTubers, man. It's just weird and amazing of how we could be ourselves behind a model. because like we hide it. It's the thing with like psychiatrist said, right? We wear masks of like who we are, and right here we're technically wearing a mask, but I believe that we are who we are. Like, we express ourselves through these models without fear of, it's the anonymity, and we're just amazing. But what we like also has that yin to yang. Now we're gonna talk about what people dislike about VTubers, which, you know, it's nothing really big other than, you know, just how some are just doing it for fame, some are just drama, basically. Drama. And it's weird. It is weird. Like, it's not just the community, it's just us too. Like, we create drama with each other, with other VTubers, which I hate it a lot. I don't know if you guys hate it, but I hate it. But I did like this one about what this person disliked about VTubers. Pre-existing connections and stereotypes from the anime community that carry overs to, you know, the general atmosphere of thirsty and degeneracy from anime fans, which we're degenerates. And like, I can't say it carries over from anime, but like, most people who watch this are, they typically like anime. Typically. You know what I mean? And sometimes it could be fucking degenerates. I'm looking at you, Mr. Big Chubby, right here. Degenerate. Nah, I can't blame him. I'm a degenerate too. And it's, yeah, I can see why people dislike it. But then again, we're not all say so, you know. But from what I could see, what a common trope, that's another question, a common trope of, you know, the VTubers that we all do. We try to do, you know, phrases for our fans, like ara, or hi honey. Hi. Remember when that was a thing? Hi honey. Hi there. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just we just have a weird community. Hi honey. Really? That was like legit everywhere. Well, for the big ones, like Hololive. I know some Shoujo people done it. They just go, "Hi, honey." It was just weird. And out of the survey, most people who watched it just watched indie VTubers. Well, one person said that they watched corporate, but yeah. Oh, you know, Nemo? Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna be like, "Hi, honey." Yeah. Yeah, this is not really a big list. Like, I'm legit just reading, like, most of them. But I wish next time it could be bigger. Like, I have the Excel sheets and, like, I want to legit study them and, like, make them. But this was, like, last minute because, like, I did not... Aside from my last survey, I wrote a script and everything and, like, at least points to talk about. This and, like... But I fell asleep. I was lazy. Like yesterday, I was playing nothing but Minecraft. Don't judge me. I'm not good with schedules, like I told Fen earlier. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. Well, at least for Sunday nights with GAT Gatsby, because I didn't want to be lazy and play Minecraft. I was thinking about streaming it, but nah. Like, this is my Sunday show. Hope Sundays are for the guests and Sundays are Sundays. Well, yeah. I hope you all have a great day. I'm gonna enjoy my craft mine, exactly. I'm gonna be crafting and mining. But, right now, I don't want to just end it, because I could just end it, like, you know, just end it like that. Which, I do need another title card. My brother still hasn't sent it. But, let's see. Who do I want to raid? Someone that you guys could just stick around. You know what? We're gonna raid Iron Mouse. We're gonna raid Iron Mouse right now. Fuck you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm like legit looking who to raid. I saw B was on earlier, and I'm like, B, why aren't you not on? We're just gonna raid Iron Mouse. Nah. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna raid Iron Mouse. Like, you know how crazy it is? Just like, let's go raid a big streamer just for the fuck of it. No, but we are gonna raid Mycelia Corpus. They're really amazing person, and I do like their streaming. They're streaming right now Final Fantasy 14, and they mostly stream Final Fantasy every time I raid them. Like, Mycelia Corpus was playing Final Fantasy 1, which, oh, I want to do a Final Fantasy streams, like, do the whole series. She is very lovely, Eris. Alrighty. Well, that's the end of today's show. I hope you like it. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with anyone, say GAT Gatsby is around, and hopefully tomorrow, like around this time, I'll upload on my YouTube channel. Guys, I got a YouTube channel for, you know what I mean, hold on, for the VODs of these. Hold on, I'm typing it real fast, so, go faster! Fuck, I don't wanna, Sunday, nights with GAT Gatsby. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel which I need to promote more. We have the first one right here, Nemo Found. It's amazing. You'll see these VODs. You know, I'll upload them whenever I have them ready. But that's it. That's my plug for today. I hope you have an amazing night and everything, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Yes, I edited the part, Nemo. The part that we did not mention because Twitch don't hurt me. Don't ban me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch Daddy. I know I'm supposed to be say so and everything. Yes, I edited it. I edited that part, Nemo. Alrighty. Bye. Bye. Don't worry about it. Watch the video. Bye.